Gonna be a chill one, right?
Yeah, it's just gonna be a get ready with me with a couple of updates. We're in the middle of the move, so it's a very stressful time. But we're hanging in there.
We are. We haven't started packing.
No.
And we haven't gotten movers locked down.
No.
Maybe some moving content.
I didn't want to focus on skincare and makeup today because I feel like I always focus on those things, and these days I've been doing exactly the same thing. I didn't want to repeat myself. So today it's just about the hair, how I've been feeling about the hair, about accessories I've been trying out, and about, I guess, clothes, because everything looks different with this kind of haircut. It's a whole new vibe. Big thanks to Luisa for sponsoring this video. It's such a joy to work with them. I don't know, they're such lovely people. Like, the emails are so nice. One of the pieces of jewelry I got from them was the wrong size, and they were so nice to agree to change it. It's just, what a delight. I want to make a sort of layered look on my ears. I have a couple of holes that I don't usually use. So we're gonna start with these earrings called Frida. Me and my sister always thought that this is a kind of like a Shakespeare earring, because every time you watch a TV series or a movie about Shakespeare, he always has this kind of like freshwater pearl one earring in his ear. So I always refer to it as Shakespeare earring. And for the other side, I'm going to take the pearl off the earring. As I said in my last video when I was wearing Annalisa, it's one of the best parts for me is that you can always take a piece off and wear it just as a simple hoop. And then I also got mini huggy hoops. Huggy hoops are definitely one of my favorite pieces of jewelry to ever wear. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them here. Okay, I had to go and check with the mirror because I don't know if you've ever had those extra little holes that grow back in, and you need to pierce them back. It's kind of a pain. So my ears are kind of red right now, but it's cute, so I'm not complaining. And usually I only wear earrings and a watch in regards to accessories, but this time one of the things that Annalisa has that I like the most was in stock, and I was just like, oh, I just like it so much. I'm just so excited, so I'm going to show you. I believe it is a collaboration with a YouTuber, Yusuf, and it's like a really just like a simple but very stunning chain, and it has in the middle a little plate that says BU, but it's small enough that if you are not into like text on your jewelry, then it wouldn't bother you at all. You can make it a little longer. I quite like it short. And one more thing that we ordered for Aaron, that I so like, it's such a classic move on my part and our part to like get the sizing wrong, but it's a ring. Do you want to show it? My precious.
I have a new marriage ring.
When we were getting engaged, I drew us a tattoo design instead, so we could both have tattoos about our engagement, I guess. But I don't know, sometimes you want didn't you say like people didn't recognize that?
Yeah, like people at a place where I used to work would be like, oh, I didn't know you were married, you don't have a ring, I had no idea, I like learned on Facebook or something. And I'd be like, well, yeah,
that's what Facebook is for,
right? It doesn't, I mean, which doesn't matter, but I also just like kind of wanted like a ring on that finger just to like have for me more than for other people.
Yeah,
I don't know, because we have rings. Both of us have rings. Your original vision for me,
yes,
when you proposed, was to have like a midi ring on the like ring finger, marriage finger, whatever, the left hand ring finger.
But I missed with the size.
Yeah,
And
so this was the first ring. This was the ring Simon initially proposed with.
And the tattoo design. And then...
And so it was too big for that area, but too small to go all the way down. And so I wear it on my pinky.
Good job on my part. And so next time we met, I was like, I'm going to get another one.
And it was the right size, just as like they intended, just as we had the vision for. It's like the midi ring on that finger. Because it's a little bit different, but it's still kind of like, you know, whatever.
It's like quirky. It's like not like other people.
It's like outside of the norm, but being within the norm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we ordered a ring from Luisa. It's a perfect like wedding bang kind of ring.
Like, can you see it?
Can you see it? But we got the size wrong, so we're gonna get the right size in the mail.
Put it on me.
Dun 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 dun. Wait, take this one.
Oh.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Are you supposed to kiss it? I don't know anything about traditions.
I don't know. I just want the kisses.
We did measure our finger.
Yeah, we did the measurements. I just panic and measure poorly, and neither of us are great at measuring.
No, math is not for the gays. One more thing we're like trying for the first time for this video is transtape, actually.
Disclaimer, we're going to be talking about our chests and about binding and about dysphoria, and we're going to be using silly words because that's how we disassociate with our bodies by sort of taking the piss. So
if you don't know, Transtape is a queer-run, small, family-run business. The idea of Transtape and Transtape itself was created by a trans man for the trans community as a safer and more comfortable option of binding. Because I have a binder that I quite like, but wearing it for even half a day really hurts my back. And another thing with binders that's really uncomfortable is that it always shows right here. Like whenever you wear even a slightly wider collar, there's always a strap of some sorts, and it's really annoying because you're like, ugh, that's not the vision, that's not the vibe.
And for me as well, like I tend to wear tighter tops and sheer tops, and I still want the titties gone, right? I don't want those titties there, but it's like you can really a lot of times see the imprint of the binder under the shirt, or like my binder is cropped, but it's not as cropped as the shirt I want to wear, and like so as somebody who wears sometimes more feminine cut shirts, if you want to say that, it's hard sometimes to wear a binder underneath those in particular, because it's just you see everything. Yeah,
we reached out to the Transtape creators and we got a roll each. It's the smallest roll they have width-wise. I would probably get a bigger one if I were to repurchase, but it comes with the roll and the healing salve because it's sticky and it sticks to your skin and it can damage your skin if you use it all the time, so you can heal it with this. And it also comes, you can buy it or not buy it, removal oil. I personally don't feel like I need it because it doesn't stick that well.
If your skin is super sensitive and like taking it off might be painful, you can use the removal oil and that will just be like a super seamless process. So they have the sizing on their website.
And the colors, there are different colors for different skin tones.
Yeah.
We're obviously pasty white. So my experience so far has been that the process of applying the tape itself, the first time I did it was extremely dysphoric for me, unfortunately. Just focusing so much, if you have chest dysphoria, focusing so much on your chest, usually I try to just fully ignore it. Like, I don't look at anything. I just put on a binder, put on something, and I always wear baggy clothes, so I'm like, fuck this, I'm not even gonna pay any attention to it. So focusing so much on applying it correctly, and I didn't apply it correctly, it like started coming off immediately. Like, that was a very, very stressful process. The second time went super smoothly, on the other hand. Like, right now I'm wearing it and it's very comfortable. Like, I don't feel any discomfort whatsoever. Like, with a binder, I would already be feeling it in my back. With the tape, I'm like, chill, like that's good. But the other thing is also that with a binder, you get used to being 100% flat, like you're the flattest you've ever been. And transtape, because it's safer, because it doesn't smush you completely, gives you still some titty.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking
like cis men also have titties.
Like,
it's not a secret.
Yeah, people without, I don't know, like titties. Everybody's got a titty.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless you've gotten like specific tissue removal surgery or something, in which case
I guess
like your own thing.
That's true.
But generally speaking, everybody's got a base default titty. Yeah, we've acclimated, not accumulated. We've acclimated to being super flat in binders, more than would be the case even like if we were to get top surgery or something. We wouldn't be as flat as we would be with binders. And
top surgery is the ideal option, like instead of a binder, instead of transtape, instead of anything. But by the way, transtape community has top surgery funds, crowdfunding.
They do, like, I think it's monthly. I'm not sure, but every so often.
So it's definitely something to look into for us and for anyone out there who doesn't have enough money to get top surgery at the moment. It's a good alternative. There are definitely pros and cons to both options, but it's something to try and see if that's something that you're super comfortable in or not.
It's waterproof, so that's something that a lot of binders kind of can't do, or like you shouldn't like swim or take showers with your binder on. But the tape is waterproof and is meant to last for a couple of days.
Yeah, a binder you should not wear longer than 8 hours.
So you can wear like one application of tape for a couple of days. If it lasts that long, you can shower with it on, you can go swimming with it on. So that's something that like you can't really do in binders. I know you have a binder that is advertised that you can swim in it.
Yeah, I did swim in my binder and it was fine.
Right, but then you have to like wear it wet for the rest of the day as it dries, because you can't take it off while it's wet.
It's very
unless
hard.
You're a wizard. It should be said and noted that this doesn't like wrap fully around you like an ace bandage would.
Yeah.
So this is like you rip 2 pieces of tape, about 3 squares, like about this much, per
and
titty.
Then you just pull it off.
And you kind of pull it back to the side. Yeah. So
you have all your movement. Like there is not a problem with that.
Yeah. And I think my experience with it as well, I was better. I don't know, I have less chest dysphoria in general, not 0, but less, and so it wasn't super rough, I guess, to apply for the first time. I had expectations of it being as flat as it would be with the binder, and it was not the case, and so that was a little bit like, oh, so this is, okay, can I do this? Am I going to be comfortable like this? Also, there's a security that you have with wearing, like, tighter sports bras or binders, of like having that layer on. And so I went out that night with just the trans tape, and it was getting used to like not having the security of having that extra layer on almost.
It's a nice feeling when you get used to it,
right? It's and it doesn't necessarily make a visual difference. I think for me it was about the same as it would be with like a tighter sports bra. I'm excited to wear button downs.
Oh yeah, that's
next summer.
That's one thing. We wanted to get it in summer, but the stars didn't align for that to happen. So when you want to wear something that's like to here,
like a breezy that
would be perfect
button down.
If you live in like Florida or like Hawaii or something, like that's a transtape is a must.
Thanks.
In regards to today's fit, I wanted to do kind of like a monochrome almost look in the top part. We got these masks. Oh, bless you, baby sweet. I got a set of masks for Erin's birthday from Bagu. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I always say Bagu, but and Erin gave me. I mean, I got them for their birthday, but I kind of knew they were gonna share. They gave me the lavender mask. They're super convenient and comfortable, but the only thing is that you can't see down when you wear it. I'll show you once it's on. And I found this shirt that's a very similar color. That's the monochrome part. Yellow and orange in combination with lavender or purple is like one of my favorite combinations right now. And so I'm gonna wear these. And just the jeans that we thrifted with Erin and that I've been wearing all the time. That's kind of how the transtape looks. Like, you don't really, it's fine. With the chain, it either can go over the top of the shirt or under, if you don't plan to fully, how's this called? Button it up. It can go over the shirt and where the plate says BU. So I painted one of my nails to have a sort of like a yellow smiley face on it to fit this aesthetic. It's a little wrinkly because I just washed it and it's kind of hard to press or steam. I feel almost naked when I have no hair to hide behind, and so I often opt out for wearing these glasses. So whenever I wear these glasses, I feel a little less pursued and a little more like I'm protected from the gaze, society's gaze. This mask does make the glasses fog up a little, but it is very very nice and comfortable otherwise, because it has this extra little bit for your chin. So there isn't really any place where anything would get in, so you feel quite safe when you wear it. There's this nose bridge thing that you can fix however you feel comfortable. What I really like about them is that you can't really see my mouth moving, sort of. I don't like masks where you can like see the outline of a person's face. I don't know why, it just makes me a little uncomfortable. I guess that's it. That's the video. That's the get ready for now. Probably gonna go to Home Depot or some other place wearing this later. Safe and you're well, and if there's a lockdown in your country right now, stay strong. We're gonna get through this. Love ya. Bye.